This heavy feet. All right, let's get started. Find a nice seat. We're going to need a belt today. So, for those of you that are just joining, please grab a belt and then settle in. Just close your eyes. And just check in, see how you're feeling physically, emotionally. Use your breath to just calm yourself, become more present with your physical body. And this morning, I thought we'd do some crossover work. When you do crossovers, as in crossing over the midline of your body with your limbs, it helps your brain, your right hemisphere, and your left hemisphere reconnect, work together more efficiently, function better in all parts of your life. And also, when you think of crossing over to put yourself in someone else's shoes, that can be a mind-opening experiment as well. Help you become more empathetic, sympathetic. It's good to think of those crossovers when you're really having trouble working with someone. Put yourself in their shoes, where they've come from, and see if it doesn't help you to be more understanding. Or compassionate. Please bring hands to heart center. I believe when we're able to do these crossovers that we are more present and more able to notice the grace that's in others, in ourselves, all around us. Please lower your hands, open your eyes. And we're just going to start on our backs today, but have your belt handy in case we need those. Just stretch out long. And then hug your knees in. Make and then go ahead and bring your legs to a tabletop position. So shins are parallel to the floor. Flexing of the feet. Now this is going to be a little core work just to get us warmed up. Lift your head, just touch the back of your head lightly. You're not going to pull on your neck. Think I'm going to draw the low belly towards the floor to lift my shoulders up too. And then just cross over. So left elbow to right knee. And then right elbow to left knee. And just keep going like that. If you want to, you can extend the opposite leg as you do this. I think it helps with balance a little bit. You can Go a little faster if you want. Try to do it and breathe. 3, 2, and 1. And relax everything down. Hug your knees in. Bring the belt on your right foot. And just this time, bring it on the ball of your foot and just hold it strongly. You can extend the left leg long if that works, and just press into the ball of the foot, into the belt. And then you're just going to hold it with your left hand, bring your right hand out to the side, and do a little crossover. So lift your right hip up, stack it on top of the left. Just feel that achy IT band. And come on back to center and switch. So bring it right on the ball of your left foot and then stretch into it. I call it a floint. Right hand to the outside. And then holding it with the right hand, lift the left hip up, cross it over. You don't have to go all the way. You don't have to go that far to feel a big stretch in the IT band. Good. And then coming back to center, release. And just roll to the side to come up all the way to standing now. And keep a hold of your belt. And you're just going to bring the belt wide with your hands. You'll decide, you'll know whether it's far enough, soon enough. You're just going to keep a little pressure pulling out and stretch the belt up. And then maybe behind you. Oh, yeah. You'll see if it's sticky, and then forward. Just go to where it feels like a good stretch. If this is it, that's fine. If you want to come all the way back, you can. Just warming up those shoulders. And next time you're up, stay up. Make sure you're grounded through your feet, and then arc to your right. And inhale up, and exhale, arc to your left. Inhale up. One more time to your right. Inhale up, and arc to your left. Inhale up. And now just twist to your right. The crossover and twist to your left. And keep going there. One more time. And then come back to center. You can relax the belt down and bring it underneath your left foot. This time maybe in the arch, I don't know. And I like to have my belt taut and my arms full length, because you might want to bring your arms out to the side. So you're just going to stand on your right foot and bring your left foot up. To see how your balance is today. and release. Switch sides. Sometimes that little pressure up just kind of helps your balance. Remind your core to stay active. And release. Good job. Switch again. And we're going to do the same thing again, but I'm going to give you the option of stretching your legs straight. So standing on the right foot, lift the left knee, and maybe stretch that leg out straight. And release. Well done. Switch sides. Lift when you're ready. Extend the leg if possible. And release. Good. Just set the belt off to the side for a moment. And go back to the first side. So lift the left knee. Just have your arms out to the side. And then reach across, hand to the opposite knee. And then maybe twist to your right a little bit. Oop. And reach back in space if it feels safe. And unwind. Good job. Switch sides. Lift the knee first. Wait till you feel stable. Then reach across and twist. Maybe reach back in space. And release. Good job. Okay, we might revisit that. We'll see. And come on down to all fours. And just do whatever movement, maybe a circle, maybe some cat-cow. If you circle your waist. You can switch directions. You can do cat-cow. Just move whatever way feels therapeutic for you this morning. I'm going to try this. You can do this with your hands on blocks to add a little more space for the movement we're going to do, or you can just stay on your hands and knees. Extend the right leg. Think strong core. Extend the left arm. So opposite leg and arm. And then very slowly, you're going to round to a cat pose. Bring elbow and knee towards each other. And then extend back out. And just go 4 more times as slow as you can and mindful as you can. And when you've done 5, bring the hand and the knee down and immediately switch to the other side. So left leg, right arm. When you feel stable, when you feel connected and long, then round, elbow to knee 5 times. Be sure and extend all the way out between. I recommend going slow just to really feel connected. And Then again, when you've done 5, let everything down and go ahead and sit back to a child's pose. A little break. And then come forward, come all the way down to your bellies. Stretch your toes long. And just go ahead and lift your head and shoulders up. You don't even have to use your hands if you don't want to, or you can use the hands and lift a little higher. The first cobra. One more breath. And lower down. Push back to all fours. Bring your hands right under the shoulders. And you're going to extend the right leg long so that your body's in a plank position. And then see about lifting the left knee up and crossing it over to the right elbow and back to center and down. Good. Set the right knee down in place. Extend the left leg. Same thing. Think plank pose as you lift the knee, hug it in over towards the left elbow, back to center and down. Switch again. Right leg extends. Now you're getting the hang of it. Lift up, cross over. This time cross over to the outside and back in and down. Switch, left leg. Really feel strong. Lift the knee, cross over to the outside of the right elbow, back to center and down. One more time each side. Lift, cross, outside and back down. Left leg, lift, cross to left elbow, outside right elbow, center and down. Good. Take another child's pose. Get off your wrists. Getting warmed up now. Brain is getting more and more connected. And then make your way back up to all the way to a downward facing dog. And just notice your alignment. You can walk out your dog, notice your breath. Maybe swivel your hips a little bit. I just want you to hold this and really notice. And then just for fun, come forward to plank. This might not work for you. Make sure your feet are at least hip distance. Touch your left elbow with your right hand. Touch your right elbow with your left hand. Do that one more time. And lower to the mat. Cobra when you're ready. And lower down. Push back downward. Facing dog. Take a big step forward with your feet and try and get it so the heels ground down. So you might have to bend the knees. So it's kind of a compressed downward facing dog. And then you're just going to reach your right hand over to your left shin or ankle or foot and twist underneath. See if you can straighten the left leg when you get there. And then unwind and switch. Left hand reaches to the right ankle or shin. Twist underneath. Just pull yourself underneath a little bit. Big stretch. And unwind. And walk your feet to your hands, forward fold. And just pause there. And then slowly roll all the way up to standing. Oh, good job, guys. Everyone turn towards the center and take a wide stance on your mat. And then just notice, do you have weight in all parts of your feet? Bring your arms out to a T or a star. Think of yourself as a star. And we did these in gym class when I was a kid. Windmills, crossovers. So you just get, as you reach towards your right foot, your left hand just presses up towards the ceiling. And then you come all the way up and switch. And then just keep going. Just be mindful. You can do it as fast or as slow as you want. You don't have to actually touch your foot if that's, you just kind of do the action. Three, two, and one. And come on up, stretch your arms up and fold forward all the way to that Prasarita Padottanasana position. Just keep weight right in the middle of your feet. You might have to bend your knees or use blocks here. It's totally perfectly okay. And then stretch your arms out longer, like down dog arms, but not too far because you want the weight to stay centered in your feet. And then reach your right hand underneath your left arm. See if you can find the knee, the shin, or the ankle. So that little twist again, different position twist. Bring your head underneath your arm. Pull yourself through. Good. Unwind and switch. Left hand reaches for right ankle. And then unwind, walk your hands back in, swivel your heels a little bit, bend your knees, bring your hands on your knees. Come up to goddess position. Hands to heart center. If you're feeling stable, you can keep them on your knees too. And then just widen your elbows a little bit so it's like, it looks kind of cool too. Look at your neighbors. Okay, now you're going to try to keep your torso upright as you twist, bring right elbow towards left knee, but don't lean forward too much. Come back to center and switch. Keep going. Your pelvic floor up. Two more. Last time. And pause in the middle. Straighten your legs. Stretch your arms up. And then toe, heel, toe, heel. Bring your feet together. Good. Come on up to the front of your mat. And I'm going to encourage you to use your blocks now. Just getting everything warmed up. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Pranam. And hands to the blocks. Step your left foot back to deep lunge. And then just kind of take a moment to feel that stretch. Maybe lift and lower the heel a few times. Check your alignment. And then keeping the left hand on the block, sweep your right arm up and open up to a twist. Palm facing in, but hip crease stays back. Oh, and other people are cracking too. Oh, that feels good. Little chiropractic adjustment, self-adjustment. Good, reach forward, follow that same arc. Now lower the back knee. Use your little knee cush if you need to. Hands to the front knee. Find your stability. And then stretch your arms up. Anjane Asana. Good. Bring your hands back to your thigh. Slide your right thumb back to that hip crease, reminding that to stay back. And you're just going to twist to your right. And then maybe reach that hand back behind you. Right hand. Good. Unwind. Lift the back knee. And step back. Downward facing dog. Take 3 sweet breaths here. And then extend the left leg. And you can just walk your feet forward if that's better for you. And step it through. Deep lunge. Just explore again there. If your heel, your knee, your sits bones line up, where do you feel the sensations? Maybe lift and lower the heel a few times. And keeping the right hand on the block, make a huge arc, stretching up and open up to that deep lunge twist. And retrace that arc back down. Lower the back knee. Come upright. Maybe stretch your arms up. Anjane Asana. Hands to your left thigh. Slide that left thumb back into the hip crease. Say, that stays stable as you twist to your left. See where it takes you. Maybe extend the arm if you feel like you're twisted fully and that feels good. Good. Unwind. Lift the back knee. Step back, downward facing dog. 3 sweet breaths. And then please extend the right leg on the inhale. Exhale, step it through, deep lunge. Good, lower the back knee and keep, you might have to bring the left block to the higher height because you're gonna bend the left knee. See if maybe you can find the foot with your right hand. For a little quad stretch, hug the knee forward, the heel back, and then square up your shoulders, being careful with that right shoulder. Feel a big, deep stretch in your quad, but you're doing a crossover. So it's all good, right? Good. And then release the foot and adjust your blocks. Lift the back knee. Now make sure you have enough space between your feet because I'm going to have you come up. Now you can also take a step forward to ground that back foot down, but the right knee stays bent, or you can keep the heel lifted, or you can lower the back knee and do what we did last time. So come up to crescent. Stretch your arms up if you're feeling stable. And now bring your hands to your thigh. You can have that right thumb in your hip crease as you twist. Just kind of reminds that to stay back. And then see, maybe you can reach the right hand back, maybe the left hand forward. Keep that back leg super juiced up. Good, unwind, touch down, step back, downward facing dog. 3 sweet breaths. Extend the left leg and step it through deep lunge. Lower the back knee. Right hand stays on a block. Reach back, bending the right knee. Maybe you'll find that foot, or maybe even just the hem, or not. Hug, square up your shoulders, stretch out the quad. Ooh, that quad is super tight. Keep the left hip crease back, that'll help. Yeah. Good, unwind. Lift the back knee, check your alignment, come up crescent. Back leg super strong. Stretch your arms up. Take that step forward if you need to, or feel free to lower the back knee. And hands to the front thigh. Twist to your left. Reach back. Maybe add reach forward. One more breath. And windmill down. Good. This time step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, pranam. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center, closing your eyes. Just pausing there. Checking in. Good. Next inhale, stretch your arms up, open your eyes. Exhale, fold forward. Pranam. And fold. Step back to a downward facing dog. One more kind of variation of a crossover. You're just gonna extend your right leg. Maybe keep a baby bend in the left. Bend the knee, keeping your shoulders really engaged, especially the left one. Open up to wild dog. Stack right hip on top of left. Reach way back, or as far back as you can. Good. Square up the hips. And bring that foot down. And switch sides. Extend the left leg. Bend the knee. Right armpit stays hollow as you stack. Hip, left hip on right. Reach back. Square up the hips. Lower the foot. And come down to your knees. Take a child's pose. And then come on up to all fours. Stretch your feet long. And you decide you might want to sit on a block here or stuff a blanket behind your knees because I'm going to have you sit on your heels in a virasana position. I want you to be comfortable. Just check in there. And then you're just going to do a little twist to the right, crossing over. I don't know why, but you just feel different stretches in this position. That's perfect. Or you can use a blanket on top too. Sometimes that works. Good. Switch to the other side. And then coming back. Come on. Forward. Make your way to downward facing dog. And step your feet up between the blocks. Forward fold. Inhale, pranam. Exhale, fold. And inhale, sweep all the way up. Hands to your heart center. Good. Take a big step back. We've actually just set the blocks off out of the way. So we're going to revisit that pose that we did at the first. But instead of just doing the knee, I want you to see maybe you can find the foot, extend it. See, I'm doing opposite hand to foot, and then twist. Okay, you guys can do this. Mike did it last night. So stand on your right foot. Well, it looked a little crunched, but it was good. So lift the left knee and see, maybe you just find the knee with your hand. Maybe you can find the shin. Maybe you can find the big toe or little toe side. And then extend the leg. And maybe twist. Reach back with that right hand. Think of fire hose. Whoa. And release. Good job. Good job. Before I fall. Try the other side. It's just kind of fun to play with these poses. So lift the knee. See where you're going. Maybe it's just the knee. It's okay if it is. Extend the leg. Take your time. Think fire hose. and then twist. Ooh, lengthen up and release. Good job. I forgot to say, you don't have to straighten that leg all the way either, because if your hamstring doesn't straighten, you don't have to. And sometimes it's fun to have that wall there. Woo, makes it easier to twist. Good. Go ahead and recline on your backs. And just stretch long again. And then bring your right knee up, interlace behind the thigh. Stretch it long. Flex and point a few times. Now just bring your arms to a T. And you're going to do that crossover again, just reaching the foot towards your left hand. Maybe your left foot turns out as well. Just go where it feels like a good stretch. Bringing the right foot up. Bend the left knee and bring the right ankle across the left thigh. Just see how that right hip is feeling. If you want more, lift the left foot up and release behind the thigh or in front of the shin. And lay back down. Then release, unwind, stretch the right leg straight, stretch the left leg up, interlace, point and flex. Bring the arms to T and keeping the left shoulder down. Reach that left foot towards the right hand. It may or may not get there. You'll definitely feel something in your IT band. Oof. You can just settle in for a couple breaths. Feel a nice stretch. If it's better with your knee bent, please feel free to do that. Good. Bring the leg back up. Bend the right knee. Place the left ankle over the right thigh. Check in with the left hip. You want more, interlace. Try to keep thinking, I want the sacrum to stay down so I can lengthen my spine. I'm just rotating that left hip in the socket, stretching out all those tight muscles and ligaments. Good. And then unwind. Bring your hands by your hips. Your knees or feet are under the knees or slightly beyond. And just engage your abdominals and then lift your hips. I don't want you to lift your heart in this variation. Just keep the spine neutral and long. And if that feels good and stable and you want to, just stretch the arms up over your head. Feel your abdominals. Nice neutral spine. And then lower everything back to the ground. Wiggle your feet a little wider on the mat, arms in cactus. And just lower your left knee towards the right ankle. Right knee stays up. And, and then bringing the left knee up, switch right knee towards left ankle. And then bringing the right knee up. Now lower both knees to the right. And up and over to the left. And just do that a couple more times. The next time your knees are up, bring them towards your armpits, reach up, find the little toe side of your feet for a happy baby. You can roll side to side. You can play, extending the legs long, bringing the feet together, whatever feels good. And then release, bring the feet close together, let the knees open wide for butterfly or Supta Baddha Konasana. I like to bring the hands on my belly and just kind of feel the breath. And then slowly close your knees and stretch out for Shavasana. No, Ozzy. No, no. Shh. No. No. Just settle in with your breath. And relax your eyeballs in the sockets. Relax your mouth and tongue, your ears, your neck and shoulders, chest, and your upper back, your belly and your low back. Notice your pelvis. Allow it to be super heavy so that all the attachments, your leg to your hips can relax. Relax your legs, your kneecaps, ankles, feet, even the bottoms of your feet. Just think of your brain resting, how all the crossovers happen there, linking each side. Helping you to be complete in your thoughts, in your movements, in your speech. And focus in on your heart. When you do crossovers, your heart grows bigger. It's more compassionate. Has its own intelligence. You just relax. Just breathing and relaxing in Shavasana, I'm going to share a reading from the book Brita by Paulo Coelho. He wrote The Alchemist, if you've heard of that one, another one of his books. It says, in his or her life, each person can take one of two attitudes: to build or to plant. Builders may take years over their tasks, but one day they will finish what they are doing. Then they will stop, hemmed in by their own walls. Life becomes meaningless once the building is finished. Those who plant suffer the storms and the seasons and rarely rest. Unlike a building, a garden never stops growing, and by its constant demands on the gardener's attentions, it makes of the gardener's life a great adventure. Reconnecting with the breath moving in and out. Start to move in small ways. Energizing your limbs, kind of opening and closing. Hands, maybe bending the elbows, eventually bending the knees in, rolling to the side, making your way on up to seated. Bring hands to heart center. In his books, Paulo Coelho always calls us warriors of light. So I bow to you, beautiful warriors of light. Namaste. Thank you. You guys did great. Kind of fun to try those crossovers, isn't it?